Hi everyone, I am very glad to welcome you to this video series. In this video, we shall be looking at seminar reporting formats for computer science students. Now, I would want you to understand that when you are carrying out your seminar work, that it is a research. It is a research that requires technical reporting. And in every organization, there is always a format for reporting. And once your report is out of that order, no matter the beauty, no matter the usefulness of what you have crafted down, nobody looks at it twice. People treat it with disdain because the structure is out of order. So I'm getting this video prepared for you as a student of computer science departments, Ebonyi State University and other universities that may be needing this kind of assistance in gathering your reports. So this particular video will help you so that you won't have much quarrels with your supervisor and you don't have much quarrels with your examiner on the day of your seminar presentation. The seminar report is divided into two major parts. The first part is the preliminary pages, and the second part is the main report. The same way the main report is important is the same way the preliminary pages is also very, very important, because the first place that the examiner goes through is the preliminary pages. It is from the preliminary pages that you now sequence through the next page or pages, and you have to make everything uniform and properly arranged so that you won't have an issue with the examiner or with your supervisor. Now, the preliminary pages ranges from the cover page, certification page, approval page, dedication page, acknowledgements. This is acknowledgements. Now, abstract, table of contents, list of tables, and list of figures. And in reporting, there is also page numbering. In numbering your preliminary pages, you use Roman numerals, starting from I to the last page in your preliminaries. But your I supposed to start from cover page is always implied. You don't type I on the cover page. No. So the numbering starts from the certification page, but this certification page starts or begins with II on top and centrally aligned. Let's look at how these pages are. Let's look at their structure. Now, this is the cover page. The cover page is made up of the title of your seminar, the name and registration number of the students with this write-up, then followed by the name of your supervisor. Beneath it, you may put the year of defense, maybe March 2023 or December 2023. And this is the certification page. The certification page, of course, the title, look at the number that I told you about, you see. Then you have all this write-up. Then by put your name, the name of the student, and the reg number. Then the person that will sign is your supervisor, confirming that this work is your work, that he supervised it. Then the supervisor will sign and the date of signing. Then the next one is the approval page. Yes, your seminar must be approved by a board. And the board is made up of the seminar supervisor, the seminar coordinator, and the head of department. You must arrange it this way. Then followed by dedication. You can dedicate your work to anybody you so wish. Then this is the acknowledgements. You must ensure you acknowledge your lecturers. Acknowledge all of them if possible, because you never can tell who will examine you. And if you are unlucky, the name of your examiner is not amongst those you acknowledged, then your marks will tell you that you have not done the right thing. So at least the lecturers that taught you from year 1 to final year, you should be able to know their names and acknowledge them for what the impact they have made in your life. Then abstract. Abstract is a summary of what you have done. It's a summary of your work. It begins with what you have done. That is the topic. Then why you did it. That is motivation. So of course, you should tell us why you did it. Then how you did it. That is the methodology used in carrying out the research. Then the next one is what you achieved. You understand? That is the results. You should be able to analyze what you were able to find out and what you achieved in your work. Then after that, followed by the tools that you use in achieving the results. If you look at this, you see how it was organized. It should be very brief. And the abstract is arranged in a single line spacing, and there is no indentation. There is no sentence case at all. You see, it must be in a block format. Your seminar reporting format, the font style is Times New Roman, and it's font size 12. Don't use any other font style and font size. And color is black. Then this is your table of contents. See how the table of contents is arranged. Now, list of table. If you have table in your work, then you should have a separate page that bears list of tables. Then you'll be able to list the table number 1. This is the title and the page number. It is serialized. You don't do, maybe if it appears in chapter 2, that is 2.1, and I say table 2.1 or table 2.0. No, it is serialized 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at how it appears. The same thing with figures. If you have drawing, you have diagrams. It is equally numbered serially. You understand? Don't use decimals. This is the main work. This is how your main work is arranged. The main work is arranged thus. You have section 1. It's not chapter. The seminar is written in sections. Section 1, the title is introduction. This introduction must be in capital letter. Capital letter. Then you have section 2. This one is ONE. Section 2, TWO. Section 3, THREE. Section 4, FOUR. You understand? All in capital letter. For example, look at how it is here. Section 1, you see? Title. Okay. Now, here you have overview. Now, this overview is made up of the following elements. The first one is background of the study. That's the background. How come that topic you are working on. Then the next sentence will start with statement of the problem. You understand? You don't need to put 1.2, 1.1, 1. No. Just use paragraphs to demarcate them. You understand? Use paragraphs to demarcate them. Then when you are done with statement of the problem, the next paragraph will be aim. You understand? Then after that, the aim is your topic. For instance, if I'm working on destitute home management, what is destitute home? Then I can say that the aim of this study is to explore the impact of NGOs in tackling the problems of destitute homes in Nigeria. Then the next paragraph will be your objectives. The objectives of this study are to say objective number 1, that is I, or you can use 1 number, but you prefer use 1 or use A. 1, you understand, is to uncover the various programs of destitute homes, a way of accessing how NGOs have impacted on destitute homes. 2, to ascertain the number of destitute homes in Nigeria. You understand? You see that objectives are always specific and measurable. I just use that as an instance for you. So you can always apply it on the topic you are doing. Remember, I say aim is always the title. The aim of this study is to do what? To assess the impact of NGOs in tackling the problems of destitute homes in Nigeria. Then the objectives are those things that I listed. Okay, followed it is the significance of the study. Who are your potential beneficiaries? Who are the people that are going to benefit from this your study? You list them. list them and explain how they are going to benefit. Then the next one is scope of the study. You tell us the areas that this your work covers, because if you do not tell us your scope, for instance, you say you're looking at the impact of district home this thing, NGOs, then you can use Ebonyi State as the case study in Ebonyi State, so that when somebody is asking you question, he can ask you how many. Okay, now how many district homes do we have in Ebonyi State? You understand? Where are their addresses? You understand? So how many NGOs are partnering with them? Now how often do the NGOs visit them? What are the NGOs do for them? You understand? You see that these things are things that you can answer. When you say in Nigeria, you may see that it is so broad, so you have to limit it in the area that you can cover, and so rest of them. Then 1.5. Well, after you are done with them, the scope, then you are done with chapter 1. Next one is literature search. You have to do a literature search. 2.0 is the title. You understand? Just as we have here. Literature review. Then you can now begin to look at 2.1, the overview of what you are doing, or whatever title you want to give to it. You start mentioning them point by point, things that will help you to analyze, things that will help you to understand what you are doing by citing authorities. Because when you bring up a topic, you may not actually understand what that topic is all about. But when you begin to look at authorities, when you begin to consult, materials, go online, consult materials, go to library, consult materials on that topics. Then you begin to, look at that topic under different subheadings. So when you begin to do that, it will help you to do what? To achieve, to create a gap, to understand the gap, to understand the problem in that area that you have identified. Once you're able to identify a problem, then your job is half completed, because at least it will help you to focus on what you want to do. Okay, then after you are done with that, the next one is discussion. Discussion is 3.1. It's a 3.1 to 3.n. You begin to discuss issues that you discovered during your literature search. You begin to discuss those issues, because it's from the literature side that you can now understand the problems with the existing system and the way forward with that your own system. Way forward is that your own work, that your present work, the strength in your work and the weaknesses in the existing work. You analyze, you criticize the existing system in order to give credence to your new work. Then after that, you go to what? Conclusion or summary. That is the title of section 4, conclusion or summary. Then under conclusion or summary, you have observation, conclusion and observation, recommendations, and summary of the whole work. After that, you go to referencing. The referencing style that we accept is APA referencing style. This is how APA referencing style is done. Like here, you have, let me use this man here, Agaramini, Honova, and this. You have the year of publication, 217. This 217 is supposed to be in brackets. So you put this 217 in brackets. Then this is the title of the work. Then this is the journal where the work was published. This is the journal volume. Then this is the page where you can find this work. You understand? Because it's published. Then look at how it is arranged. Now, when you are done with this, you see that you won't have much, quarrel with your supervisor and with your examiner. Now, remember that I told that the preliminary pages is numbered using Roman numerals. You understand? But the main body of the work is numbered using pure numbering, numeric number. Use numerics to number it 1, 2, 3, 4. You understand? So that is about this. If you have any further question, you can contact me through these details for further discussion. Thank you, and may God bless you.